What is the one most significant characteristic for success in a leadership position? CEOs were asked that very question, and the overwhelming response was people skills. People skills is what it takes to lead people well. That makes sense. I like how John Maxwell says it. He says that people won't go along with you until they know they can get along with you. Teddy Roosevelt said the very thing. He said that success is determined by your ability to get along with other people. Stanford University had a study that showed that success was 87% people knowledge and 13% product knowledge. Compare that to how much time in our organizations we spend training people on our systems and our strategies and our products compared to how much we take the time to train people on just how to relate and how to connect with other people, how to build relationship skills. A philosopher from the 1970s said, "I get by with a little help from my friends." And friends, that is true. If you trace back your success, you're gonna find that it had something to do with those on your team. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. The truth is though, you can also trace back your failures, and it probably has to do with those that you surrounded yourself with. So who are we surrounding ourselves with? That's gonna determine how well we do. 4 different kinds of people that I wanna outline for you today. Hopefully it highlights who we should have around us, but also who we want to be. Number 1, there are some people who add value to our lives. Friends, get those people in your life. People that are going to be an encouragement. People that are going to see your best and believe your best. We've taught on that before. We've talked about that before. There are also people who subtract from our lives, right? Some people add energy and they add encouragement. Other people it's an energy drain. It takes energy to be around them. There are other people, not only is it a subtraction, but it's a division. Now, those are the kind of people that you might have to remove from your life. You can't remove every negative. In fact, there might be some people who it is a drain, but in this season of life, you're there as the leader to pour into them. That's what it's supposed to be. But be careful when it goes from just a subtractor to somebody who's actually causing division. Meaning they're taking their negativity and now they're reading into you. And that's what happens there is anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of public opinion. Be careful of those who are going to divide from your leadership. But it's not just add, subtract, and divide. There are also people who multiply value in our lives. And those are the kind of people you want to look for. Those are the kind of people that you want to be. Not, you know what, they might be rare, but boy, you can dial in. You find 1 or 2 in your market. You find 1 or 2 in the planet. You find 1 or 2 that are just encouragers on steroids. They're going to not just see your best, but they're going to help connect you with others. In fact, if there's one way that I could encourage you to become a multiplier of value to those around you is become a connector. Over the last several weeks, I've met a few people that have just immediately connected me with other people. Like, you know who you should meet? And they'll email introduce me, and all of a sudden, they think, well, you could add value to their life. They might be able to add value to yours. But you know who's really added the most value in a multiplication sense was the person who introduced me. So now I'm constantly thinking about when I'm meeting somebody, who else should you know? Now, I might not gain anything out of it, but I know I'm multiplying value to the person I just met. That's the kind of impact that we can have. That's the kind of person that we want to surround ourselves with. That's the kind of person that we want to be. Adding value and multiplying value to as many people as possible. Hey, this is Jason with Theology of Success. Thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. You can follow and click notifications, all of the above. Let's just do whatever we can to inspire as many people as we possibly can.